Hey everybody, welcome back to DBYT Podcast. I'm your host Tyesha, and today we are talking about equality in relationships. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you stay tuned, and if not, we'll see you soon.
Bite my tongue? Never. See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYT Podcast, and I'm just discovering the world around me.
Tyesha, I love you.
I feel like God is telling you to keep going.
You quit on yourself, you really down bad.
Tune in Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
So everybody wants to know the secret to a long-lasting, happy relationship. And to be honest, I want to say the key is equality. And that is just an umbrella term that has to be defined by both of the parties. So it is not really a fact of if you're in a monogamous or a polyamorous or a open relationship, a free relationship. You know, those are just different relationship styles that people do need to start discussing more of. And, you know, we don't really speak on it. So it's hard to just speak on something that you don't really know about. But if we do take the time, we'll see that every relationship is going to be different. And you know, that's okay. So my first question for you guys is, how would you describe the perfect romantic relationship or the most ideal relationship that you'd want to see yourself in? We're going to get back to that question by the end, but I want to speak on the fact that, like, real life examples, like Nick Cannon and most of you guys' fathers. So it's the thing of, let's go with Nick Cannon first instead of y'all daddies, because I don't know y'all daddies personally. I don't know Nick Cannon personally, but he got a lot of his info on the web. So he has a lot of baby mamas as of recently. But the thing about Nick is that the women that he is impregnating and, you know, creating life with have an understanding. Now, to a lot of people, this is like a taboo idea where it's like, why in the world are all these women getting pregnant by this man? And you can't just look at this like it's a regular relationship, because he's not in a relationship with these women, but he does have an agreement with these women. They have an understanding with each other where it's, as long as our kids are taken care of, we're good. Those are the terms and conditions to their bond, to their relationship. And just because you don't agree with it doesn't make it right or wrong. It just makes it, this is what this is for them compared to what something else is for you. Because if you think about it, like he said in an interview with the Women of Wildin' Out, I want to say, and he was talking about how he tried monogamy and it didn't work for him. So instead of cheating and, you know, stepping out, this is what he wants to do. And it's not bad. It's not like he's marrying all of them or trying to deceive them. They are really aware. And if they wasn't, now they are. You know what I mean? So I think that it's good that he's stepping in his truth, because why restrain yourself or restrict yourself from living the life that you're supposed to live just to meet the needs of societal terms? You know what I mean? So if you have to try polyamory or a free or open or any other type of relationship to see if that is more well suited for you, who's going to stop you? Like, let's think about it. Who's going to stop you for real? Nobody. Like, you know what? On that same note, let's just not be mad at Nick because he can and is able to do these things, unlike a lot of our fathers. They just go out and have hood twins and call it a day multiple times throughout the years. Now you got 12, 13, 14 siblings, and you're like, what? You got a lot of, and he can't even take care of y'all, but y'all love him anyway. And that's good for y'all. Let me get off y'all top. All right, let's get into this. So I have a few components that I want to talk about that will make, you know, a relationship lasting. So the first one is compromise. So in compromise, you want to make sure that you are making decisions together, whether that's going where to go out to eat, where to go on vacation, where to go shopping, whose family house are y'all going to for this holiday. Like, compromise, you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, especially if you are trying a new relationship style, you want to make sure that if you are allowed to do something, your partner is allowed to do it too. If you aren't okay with, extending that same, that same idea to your partner, don't even bring it up, because that will be the next thing. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna have a girlfriend, but you just with me. If she doesn't agree to that, that's a no-go. Now, there is a type, I think it's a open-ended relationship or something like that, and I'm gonna find out later, I promise. But basically that is basically one person is committed to that only one person, and then that other person is, has the freedom to go date and do as they please, as long as that other person that they are, monogamous with or supposedly monogamous with agrees to it. That's the key. Our next component would be respect. Respect to me may be different for you, but for me, it includes giving somebody space to breathe. Like, we don't have to be together 24/7. You don't have to be all up in my business all the time. You don't have to be around me and my friends all the time. You don't have to be around me and my family all the time. Like, respect my space, and that's a thing for me. But to each his own. Another respect factor: stop trying to parent your partner. Be their partner. They're not looking for another mom, and if they are, you may want to reevaluate, because they already have a mother. You don't have to do that for them, or a father. You don't have to father these women. You don't. Like, look for somebody who is compatible with you. Like, come on, guys. You don't have to like everything that they do or say or are, but you as their partner should support them, especially if they're passionate about it. If they want to go out, make music, or they want to go paint pictures, or if they want to go do photography, videography, or something that's not necessarily a 9-to-5 or whatever, support them. Have talks with them. Make sure that they understand, like, hey, while you are pursuing your passion, please make sure that you have a consistent income, or, this is based off me, but make sure that you have stability as well to finance your passion, or to, make sure that I don't have to drain my pockets for the household, the kids, wherever we do, whatever we eat. And then on top of that, support your stuff, your expenses, And lastly, in this section, make sure you validate their feelings. There has been so many times where I have had to let people go in my life, whether it was friendship, relationship, it don't really matter, where people thought they knew me better than I knew myself. And when I tried to explain to them how I was feeling, it was like, oh, I hear you. And then they just push it to the side, like everything that I just said didn't matter. So in the end game, they end up getting left because they couldn't get right. And did I feel bad? Absolutely not, because of the fact that I give so many chances in the past that you should have had the common sense to say, hey, she's telling me this for a reason. Maybe I should look inside myself and try to fix what she's telling me. They never thought I would leave. I left. This has happened on multiple occasions with multiple people, because people take the things that I say lightly, but then they end up trying to come back. How that work? I don't know. Going to the next one is upholding what you signed up for. And when I say that, I'm talking about the relationship. All in all, you signed up to be in a relationship. Make sure you can uphold that lifestyle and that energy for that person. So be honest with them and update the terms and conditions as you need to throughout your relationship, because every day is a different day, and you won't always, be that same person that you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. Everybody's always evolving, and I think that people forget that when they get into a relationship. Just because you get into a relationship does not mean that all of a sudden you are stopping your development and your growth, and you don't care about anything else but this person. That's not how relationships should work, in my opinion. It's just not. If I stop doing what I have to do. If I cannot grow while I'm with you, that means you're a hindrance. I'm trying to live my best life and you slowing me down. That's not going to work for me. But anyways, make sure that nobody is over the other. Nobody should be feeling like they're small in your relationship. It's a bad feeling. It sucks. It sucks to be like in love or to love somebody, and every time they speak to you, they either belittling you or they making you feel like everything that you say really doesn't matter. So make sure that's just stay level-headed is what I'm saying. Stay on the level, and if you go up, bring them up. If you see they're up, you strive to go with them. So it's a force, you know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. Okay, so another thing would be appreciation. So do things to show that you care. If they tell you how they feel and you go out and like, for example, if they say, hey babe, lately I've been feeling like you're not listening to me. Sometimes I need you to tell me things so I can feel good about myself, because my love language is X, Y, and Z. Or, babe, I need you to hug me a little bit more. I feel like when you don't really like me like that. Like, and you start doing those little small things that they're asking you, because it's not big. It's not hard to be like, I can do this for you. Because everything isn't about self when you're in a relationship. Yes, you want to be individuals, but you also have to realize that you're committing to a person who is asking you to do small things. Can you help me around the house? Can I get a few more kisses before you go? Can you listen to me? Can you tell me that you love me sometime? Just so I can hear it, just so I can feel good about myself, just so I can feel comfortable in knowing that we are good, like we're fine. I don't want to have to stress about that. I don't want to have to feel like, oh, if he's not holding my hand, he must be attracted to somebody else. He must not like me anymore. All you gotta, it's so simple, guys. Just do it. Like, y'all do all this other stuff, but can't satisfy your partner for real because y'all so selfish. Stop being selfish. Just do it. Unless it's crazy, but I should have put that on mute. That's my fault. I'm going to do that now. Anyways, the next thing would be to listen to their problems, even if it doesn't make sense to you. That going back to the appreciation and things. But yeah, practice openness. Be open-minded. Stop thinking that just because you think it makes it true. Baby, it's not. Yes, you're going to have opinions. Yes, you're going to have opposing ideas. Everything that y'all talk about or do together is not going to be each other's favorite thing in the world. It's not. But that is the compromise part that you have to include in your relationship in order to make it work. Everything is not going to be easy. Everything is not going to be handed to you. Everything is not going to be a fairy tale. Being with somebody that you love is hard work, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. That's all I have to say on that part. Now, in regards to listening to people, even if it doesn't make sense, let the petty stuff go. If y'all arguing all the time, why? Let's dive into it. What's the root of the problem? Like, you can solve so many things by just sitting back and expressing yourself and actually taking in the information that people are giving you. Like, they're literally sometimes pleading to you, like, just listen to me. Like, and it'd be so simple. This is a great one. Stop thinking that every time somebody expresses themselves to you that they are attacking you. This is a personal thing to me because I am that way. I am trying so hard to stop doing that. It's annoying to people, and I realize that. Like, I take things so personally, it's not even funny. Like, somebody could be joking with me, and I'm such a literal person, and in some cases I'm very serious, that I don't even realize, I don't make that connection, like they're just joking. That's a thing I have to work on for myself. And once I can get that, I think I'll be good to go. But I am very much guilty of performing that task right there. I'd be quick to snap. I gotta really stop doing that. But if y'all doing the same thing, practice. Because practice make perfect, baby. Lastly, my last little doo-wop, a wop, bamboo is teamwork. You guys have to communicate. You have to be able to say, hey, this is the game plan. Do you agree with it? Do you see anything that could enhance this experience? Do you see anything that can make it better? Like, what is your opinion on it? Include them. Make sure that they feel seen. Make sure they feel heard, for real. So, in conclusion, what are some qualities or standards that you do implement into your own relationship that make it work? And also, that's one question I wanted y'all to answer. And the one from the beginning where I was talking about, how would you describe the perfect romantic relationship or the most ideal relationship that you want to see yourself in? They kind of sound the same. They kind of are the same. But I want you to answer it. I want some, I forgot the word. Interaction. There we go. Interaction. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I am Tyesha, and I promise I won't bite my tongue. I will see y'all next time. And yeah, bye.